guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today is another reading vlog. So this time around, we're going to be reading our Journey Through the Bible books, and I don't know if I'm going to get all the way through all the books, but we will finish the journey by the end of the month. But I thought I would do a little bit of a reading vlog, a little bit of a writing vlog, as well as some few surprises along the way. So I'm waiting for my mom from her appointment today, but I have some amazing writing news for you. Yes, it's not like a contract or anything. We're not at that stage yet in my writing, but I am researching for my male protagonist. He is a pilot/adventurer, and I just got an email this morning. I contacted a private airstrip that's literally not even 5 minutes away from us. So I contacted them because they are open to the public. I was like, hey, listen, I'm doing research for a book. Is it possible somebody can help me with research questions and possibly a flight? Well, I got an email today from a pilot and instructor there, and he said he may be able to help me with both of those. And I was just like, I wanted to scream so badly. I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. This is totally a God thing. God put this pilot in my life, and I'm so excited for this adventure and being able to ask him all the flight questions I need for my research for my book. I'm just so thrilled, so excited, and I definitely know that God wants me on this path to write this book. I am so excited, and it's going to be so amazing. Hey guys, so I am so excited today because I am driving. That's why I'm not looking at you guys. But I am on my way, first to get money, because that's obviously important. And second of all, I am going on my research flight today. I am so excited. You have no idea how excited I have been for this experience. For the past couple months, you guys have known that I'm trying to get a flight. Today, it's sunny, but cloudy. So I was going to say just pray because, if you were watching this video, it already happened. So it's cloudy but sunny out, which is, I think, going to be a great flying day. And it's 75 degrees, which is perfect. So not too hot, not too cold. Technically, I probably should not have been wearing this butterscotch leather jacket, but I just thought it would fit the picture of flying, I guess. So I'm on my way. I have, I think, 17 research questions for him. Most of them are one word answers, so it should be pretty easy, and we're gonna have a good time. I told him, please no turns, no flips and stuff, and he said it's just gonna be a pleasure ride. I was like, perfect. So we're gonna have fun, and technically I'm not even up to my airplane scenes in my book yet, but because I am doing this now, I didn't want to wait until next spring or next summer to take a flight, so I wanted to get it done as soon as possible before the weather hit badly. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to actually write my airplane scenes in the next week or two, so that way all the thoughts, all the emotions, and everything is going to be fresh in my mind from this trip, so it's going to be great. So next time you'll see me, I will probably be taking some photos. I don't know if I'll necessarily get a lot of footage there. Probably not, because as I said, this is more of a research trip for me versus filming for a vlog. But I will try to get some pictures and stuff of me and the airplane and everything. So it'll be fun. So I wanted to update you on the flight because it's another day. It's actually literally 5 days after the flight, 4 days after the flight. And I didn't update you because I was really tired when I got home. I was still a little bit air sick, a little bit. It only happened around the turns. I'm the turns weren't that great for my stomach, but everything else was great. The weather could not have been more perfect if God tried. Seriously, I think he tried his best to make the perfect weather for flying, because I went up The wind was so minimal, like the windsock was barely moving. And I was like, this is great. This is perfect. No turbulence whatsoever. The takeoff, the landing, like the pilot was incredible. He did such a great job. And I could tell he had 40 plus years of experience. Like I could not tell from when we were taxiing down the runway and when we got in the air. I could not tell the difference between that. I was like, are we up in the air? Because I seriously could not tell the difference. So it was really great. We actually went down to a different airport to rent a different plane because the one near me was still down for maintenance. And he's like, you know what, let's just go down. I rented us an airplane in a different town, and it was actually near Niagara Falls Airport. So we got to fly to the Niagara Falls Airport, and we touched down. We did a touchdown and takeoff. So like we touched down on the runway at Niagara Falls Airport, and then we just took off again. But I got to hear the radio chatter, which I thought was so cool. And I'm like, this is great information for my books, hearing all the chatter and everything. So really, really great. Loved hearing it and loved flying the airplane. If I did not get nauseous around the turns, I would seriously consider getting a pilot license because it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. And thank you to Robert for taking me up because it was so much fun. And yeah, I had such a blast and loved flying. So that's the update for now. And I'll update you more later in our reading vlog. Hey guys, I decided I would update you on my reading through the Journey Through the Bible Readathon. I finished 2 books this month so far. It's already like, I think the 7th. So it hasn't been a great month of reading, I think, because obviously I did the 30 books in 30 days in September. I've kind of hit a bit of a reading slump, but I did finish 2 books that I read this week. One was Magnolia Summer by Melanie Dickerson, which is on my backlist of hers to read, and I finished that. And that one's going to be for, I think, Babylon. Flowers on the cover. So I visited 2 places so far. I kind of want to go in order, so I'm going to see how it goes, but I finished Babylon, Flowers on the cover, and then I also did Jerusalem, I think, which was a wartime era book, and for that one, I read Shield of the Mighty by Connellan Cosette. So I finished 2 books and enjoyed both of them, especially Shield of the Mighty by Connellan Cosette. That one had a great romance. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, so that was exciting. And what was even more exciting was the other day, I prayed so hard. I thought I lost a good 2 or 3 chapters of my book because my computer was acting so weird during reading sprints last week, and it completely shut down on me. And I was like, please don't let me lose that book. I prayed so hard that night, and I finally got it up and running. I don't know, maybe it just, because I let the internet die out, it acted really weird, which I've never had that happen before. So I must have just turned it on too quickly or something, because it said like it had a problem, whatever. But I got it back up and running. I actually printed all my pages, and I uploaded everything from my phone and my laptop. And I found out that night that I officially reached over 10,000 words. I'm so excited. I mean, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I figured it out, and it's almost 40 pages written. I've never written 40 pages of anything, like anything at all. So 40 pages of a novel written, that's amazing. And I think that's like a 1/5 of my book written. So we're getting there. I finished the chapter with the airplane scene because of my airplane ride. I will put that scene in this video as well, in case you want to check out a little bit of how that experience went. I didn't film a lot because I was just enjoying it, but it was a lot of fun. So that is everything that's been going on lately. I don't really have anything planned, honestly, because of course it's closer to fall and closer to Christmas. I don't really do a lot. So, I mean, I do a lot, but you know what I mean? I don't go out and do stuff. I most of the time tend to stay home, film, and edit. I literally film and edit so much in October and November that I am literally exhausted by December. So, but it's worth it because I enjoy doing this for you guys, and I enjoy filming a lot of videos for December. So that's the plan. So there's not going to be much action going on in this vlog. It'll mostly just be me reading, and that's okay. It's called a reading vlog for a reason, right? And a little bit of writing too. All right, so I'll see you guys at home when I continue reading. Oh, I am actually reading another book. I forgot. And I'm halfway through This Dreamer by Sarah Waterston, which is a Joseph fantasy retelling of Joseph. And I'm really enjoying this one. I don't know what I'm going to put it for as far as the prompt goes, because I was going to put it for like a male character point of view, but it's actually two points of view, and it's a girl as well, so can't do that. So I'm unsure what I want it for. Maybe action filled, and I can't remember what that prompt is, but action filled I think would work for this because it definitely has a lot of action. So I might use it for that prompt, but that one needs to be done. And then I'll also be starting a couple other books that this week that I want to use on Kindle Unlimited before that expires on me this month. So I need to complete a couple before that expires. So that's the plan. So I finished my book for the prompt Building on the Cover. And I read Pepper Basham's newest book, Some Like Scott, which is coming out next spring. Absolutely loved it. You're going to want it. I gave it six stars, all the stars. I loved it so much. Just the banter, the humor, the klutzy main character. I just loved her so much. And I felt like this is the most, in a fiction book, I felt God ever speaking to me. And it was crazy. I mean, number one, her main character's name is Katie, and her last name starts with a C, which is also mine. Not the same last name though. She's a travel writer / vlogger and blogger, which is literally the job I know God has for me in the future. She falls in love with a Scot, which obviously that's a dream of mine, so I don't know if God's speaking through that, but you never know. And then just her personality, the way she blurts out puns and humor just speaks to my heart. I just feel I am so like her character, so much. I'm not as klutzy as she is, but I just loved her character and I felt like such a kinship with her. So definitely need that book for my bookshelves. 100%. I absolutely adore that book. And so I finished that one. Now I'm on to reading Emily Conrad's Justice, which I can't remember what this was for. I actually think I did originally pick this one for Buildings on the Cover, but I read Pepper Basham's first, and so I was like, well, I'll just change this. So I'm not sure what this is going to go for, and I can't remember the graphic, if I can find it, because I can't remember exactly what's on my graphic. I mean, can you blame me? Okay, I found my graphic. So I am going to be picking for Who Are You Going to Meet? Oh, and Temple of Jerusalem was Building on the Cover for the Pepper Basham book. So, Who Are You Going to Meet? Treasure Hunter, I already did an action-filled book. I finished one called His Dreamer or something like that. And that one was pretty good too. It was a Joseph fantasy retelling story, and that one was really good too. So I finished that one if I didn't mention it already, but I did enjoy it. So I'm thinking about putting this one up as the booby trap or how do I escape. And I'm not going to tell you which one in case you didn't finish yet, because I do know the solutions to if you escape or not. So I think I'm going to put it as, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I could put it for another Who Are You Going to Meet, possibly. I don't know when it was published. I don't think it was that far back. But I might put it for maybe, I don't know. I'll see. There might not even be one that would actually work for this one, so unfortunate, but we'll have to see which one this fits. I am currently reading Kimberly Woodhouse's 8 Down because I have to read her third book by the end of this week. So this is going to go for the prompt of a mystery book in the Journey Through the Bible Readathon. And I think this one plus Brave by Misu Andrews will be my last two, I believe, that I will be working on for the Journey Through the Bible Readathon. So I'm not going to share with you what booby trap and what solution I did because I know that'll be a spoiler and some of you would follow that path. And I'm going to make it mysterious for you until the end of the month when I tell you if you escaped or not. So that'll be fun. Let me know if you escaped when I did that video at the end of the month. And just want to give you just an update. Mom and I, which I totally forgot to film some, but we went to the game arcade for a little bit. We had some fun. We had lunch out, and it was a nice day. I found a new favorite coin pusher game that I absolutely love. It's a Spider-Man themed one, and let me tell you, it is just so much fun. And I'm a huge arcade fan. I wish I had money to go every single week because I would, but we go 2 or 3 times a year, and it's lots of fun. So we did that today, and we almost forgot. We have Bible study at church tonight, and guess who forgot to do her homework? Yep, this girl. So our homework was a couple different things we could choose from, and one was, of course, to journal one of the verses. So I think they obviously mean write your thoughts and stuff, but As you may know or may not know, I am an art journaler, so that's what I will be doing, journaling one of the verses. I had an idea since last Wednesday, since she told us that, like immediately an idea came to me. I was like, oh, that's like perfect, and then I totally forgot to actually journal it. So we're gonna do that before tonight. So we're gonna have Bible study. I am literally so close to planning out my 2025 reading journal for next year. I am so excited because I had to literally go through and do everything in pencil first. That's what I normally do. That took about, I think, 2 or 3 days, and I'm almost done. So I will be starting to film that probably next week. I think I was going to start this week, but I think next week I'll start to do that. So yes, not much reading done this vlog, I'm sorry, but it was fun to take an airplane ride this month. That was exciting, the best excitement. And if I didn't tell you in the beginning of the video, or somewhere in the middle, I have officially hit over 11,000 words in my book. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for someone who's never written anything more than like 10 pages for school, maybe 15, that is a huge accomplishment. So it is going there. I wanted to finish it by the end of this year. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. But I am really hoping that I can get to at least 40,000 words by the end of the year, because I'm actually going to be writing every single day in November, even if it's just one page every single day. That's still 30 pages. So I am actually going to be writing with, I think it's, who is it? L.E. Richmond, I believe, who wrote The Mermaid's Tale. Her and I are actually going to tag team during November. We're going to do our own NaNoWriMo month, which means like technically it's supposed to like write a whole book within the month of November. It's like a whole big writer thing that happens on YouTube. But for me personally, I just want to write every single day. I don't want to necessarily finish my book, but that's the plan. So we're going to encourage each other, which is so exciting. I'm so excited for that. I really just need an encourager, another writer to just encourage me along during my writing journey. So I thought it was great. She had like a little email talking about how she wanted to do her own NaNoWriMo. I'm like, listen, let's encourage each other and talk over it, pray for each other during November, and so we are. So that'll be lots of fun. I am actually going to end the vlog probably here because I just have a lot to do filming wise and everything. I don't think there's anything else going on in my life as of the moment. If there is, I'll probably add it into the vlog at some point, but for now, that's about it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let me know how your readathons are going in November. I know there's always a ton in November. That's why I only do mine, because I would be like so overwhelmed, more than I already am because of filming. So that's the plan. It'll be fun. Oh, and I did send my airplane chapter over to my pilot. I don't believe he's looked at it yet, but I just wanted to see if like the specifics were fairly accurate. Hopefully, I think I did a pretty good job, but I sent it over, so hopefully he will read it soon and give me his feedback. That's the word. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.